Whenever you rent or buy a video, you need to be sure that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you, there are certificates given to films which tell you broadly what the film is like. This film has been classified U. This means, quite simply, universal. In other words, it can be seen by people of all ages. There'll be nothing unsuitable for children, and the whole family might well enjoy it. Video certificates are there to give you the chance to make an informed choice. They allow you to have peace of mind and be entertained. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the film.
Jim!
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And now I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Oh, what a beautiful morning. I'll get my life jacket on first. And then have a look at my book. And it says that just down here there are some lock gates. And I'm going to go through those and all the way down the river to Tewkesbury. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
I like seeing all these different boats. They give me lots of ideas for stories.
Oh, Fizzy. We're going all down the river.
To see lots of different kinds of boats.
I'm coming to the lock now. I have to go through there with the boat to go further down the river. Ah, and there's the lock keeper waiting for us with his dog.
Are you there now? How do you know?
Hello.
Good day, sir.
Nice day.
You have a good trip?
Very, very good, thank you.
Good.
I see you've got a helper.
Yes, Dino. Dino.
Dino.
Take your rope for
That's a
you.
good name.
Come on, take the rope.
What a whizzy dog, Jim.
Yeah,
on.
his
Hello,
name's
Dino.
Dino.
Hey, Jim, Dino's going
Always
to catch
clear
that
when
rope. He's got it. Oh,
He's a clever dog, isn't he?
he's lovely.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
He's a very good helper, isn't he?
Yes, he's been quite good.
He certainly enjoys it.
Yes, yes.
Does he get a lot of practice? Do you get a lot of boats coming through?
Oh, yes. I do about 5,500.
5,000? Really? My goodness, it's a lot.
Rosie,
Yeah?
let's throw Dino our rope now.
Okay.
Dino! Dino!
Dino!
Catch, boy. Oh, big air boy. Big air
Oh,
boy.
well done. He's got our rope. Thanks, Dino. Oh, Jim.
Rosie,
Yeah?
Dino just took all of our rope.
I know. He's taken all of it.
He's gone to play with our rope.
I know. Silly Dino.
Have a good trip.
Thank you. Bye-bye. My goodness, that's an unusual house, isn't it? It's on legs over the water, and it's got 3 sides, like a triangle.
Jim, that house is the same shape.
Rosie,
Yeah?
that house is a triangle house.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna draw that house. In a triangle house lived a triangle dog. Ruff, 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 ruff. Throw him a rope, said Rosie, and the triangle man said he'd catch if he can. Oh, throw him a rope, said Rosie. Ruff, 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 ruff. Quack, 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 quack.
Oh, come and look at this noggin. There's a boat with a big triangle on it.
Rosie, a triangle boat.
Oh, yeah.
Rosie,
Yeah?
it's blowing away.
Oh.
The wind is blowing it down the river.
Yeah. Sail, sail, sail the boat, zigzag down the river. A blow-away boat with a triangle sail, a flip, a flop, a quiver.
And just along here, there's a marina at Tewkesbury. Tewkesbury Marina, there's the sign. There are all kinds of boats here. You know, I've never been on a sailing boat. I wonder if there's a chance of anybody giving me a ride on one down the river. I really love that. Right, I'm safely tied up now, so I'll go and have a look at all these different boats. My goodness, look at that lovely sailing boat. It's got a lot of ropes. I bet you have to be really good at knots to sail that. Motorboats, like this one. I wonder which one of these boats will be best for me to have a ride on. Well, that looks a bit small for somebody my size. But there's a good one over there. I'll have a look at that.
Rosie, look. Lots and lots and lots of boats.
Come on, Jim, follow Fizzcock.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this your boat?
Yeah.
I wonder if you'd do me a great favour. I've never been on a sailing boat. Is there any possibility of a ride?
Of course, come aboard and join
Thank
me.
you very much. My name's John.
I'm Alan. How'd you do?
How do you do? Thank you very much.
Right.
Well, it's got a lot of ropes, hasn't it? Is the sail difficult to get up?
No, in actual fact that they are all rolled up neat and tidy at the moment, but I can quite easily run them up for you if you like.
Oh, could I just see,
Yes,
please?
yes.
Rosie, what's that man doing?
He's pulling at the rope, Jim.
Oh, and it's pulling up that sail, Rosie. And it's a triangle sail.
Oh, yeah.
Sail, sail, sail the boat, zigzag down the river. A blow-away boat with a triangle sail, a flip, a flop, a quiver. Sail,
Sail, sail
the boat, zigzag down the river. A blow-away boat with a triangle sail, a flip, a flop, a quiver.
How's it
Triangle
going?
boat, Rosie.
Yeah.
Blow.
Blow.
Oh, Fizzcock's got the rope now. A blow-away boat.
Blow.
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 Ready about? Lee-ho.
Blow, blow, blow the boat right across the river.
My turn now. Ready? Blow it back and back again. Back across the river.
Shall we do it again, Jim?
Yeah.
Blow, blow, blow the boat right across the river.
My turn now. Ready? Blow it back and back again. Back across the river.
Thank you very much.
Right, John, I hope you enjoyed yourself anyway.
I did. It was lovely.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Right, bye.
He's quacking his quacky song.
Fizzcock's coming. We've played too long. Come on.
Well, that was an exciting trip. A little bit too exciting, really. It's made me feel a bit wibbly-wobbly. Anyway, I think it's given me a good idea for a story, so I'll sit down and do some quiet writing now.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old rag doll. They were just having a glass of orange juice when the wind blew a big wave at their boat. It made it wobble a bit, and Jim spilt orange juice all down his shirt. "Give it a wash in the sink," said Rosie. "It'll soon dry on a day like this." Jim hung his shirt out to dry, but the wind took hold of it. It blew and blew, harder and harder, and it blew their boat away. "We're in a blow-away boat," said Jim. The wind blew their boat out of the water and into the sky. They were soon sailing amongst the clouds. They saw some cuckoos flying past and waved to them. "We must be in cloud cuckoo land," said Rosie. "Here's a fine mess you've gone and got us into. How are we going to get home again?" "Easy," said Jim. He went outside and took his shirt in. "It's dry now," he said. Now there was no shirt to catch the wind. The boat sank back down into the water. "That's better," said Rosie. They saw many more blow-away boats and waved to them, but they didn't blow into the sky like the rag doll. "There must be something special about your shirt," said Rosie. "Better take it to the laundrette next time."
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Ooh, my old blanket needs a good shake. Just look at it. It's getting very thin and worn out. I've had it since I was a boy. Oh, then got it folded up neatly. And get the doors closed. And then I'll leave it out in the fresh air for a bit. Get my life jacket on. Well, my book says that if I go along here, I'll come to a place called Upton upon Severn. And there's a weaver's workshop there that people can visit. I wonder if they make blankets. I think I'll go and see.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
I hope they do make blankets. I'd like a new one.
We're going up the river to make a blanket, Jim.
A blanket, Rosie?
Yeah.
Snuggly blanket?
Yeah. Oh, Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Oh, snuggly cuddly.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, we're almost there now.
Cuddly cozy Rosie,
Wrapped like a posy.
Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Snuggly warm.
Rosie
And Jim.
will take no harm. Cuddly cozy Rosie,
Wrapped like a posy.
Fizzy Gog's blanket.
Snuggly warm.
Rosie and
Jim
will take no harm.
Ah, here's a good place to stop. And there's the tower at Upton. Good view of that. Oh, I mustn't leave my blanket out. Better just tidy it up before I... Oh. Oh, look at that. I really will have to find that weaver's workshop now and discover if they make new blankets. I'll just put it away neatly before I go. Pop it in the lid. And I'll get on my way.
Rosie,
Yeah,
is he cross?
don't know.
I think he is.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lovely day for a picnic, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely.
You picked a nice place for it too.
Jim, that little baby's got a special blanket.
She looks all cozy, cozy, cuddly, Rosie.
Yeah. And that little girl's got one too.
Nice to see you anyway. Enjoy your picnic. Bye-bye.
This way to the weavers, Rosie.
Yeah, full of Fizzgog.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello. My goodness, what a busy place. Hello.
Good morning.
How do you do? My
How do
name's
you do?
John.
My name's Siggy. Very nice to meet you.
May I look round your workshop?
Yes, please do.
What I'm really looking for is a blanket.
Well, I think we might be able to help you because we do actually make blankets here. And the blankets we make are made of sheep's wool.
Ah.
A new blanket.
Yeah, a snuggly blanket.
It doesn't look like the wool on the sheep, does it?
Well, you have to make the wool into a thread to start off with. That's the first process. And that's actually what Beverly over there is doing on the spinning wheel. So
Oh, I
shall we go over
see.
there and have a look
Yes,
at
I'd
it?
love to see. Hello.
Hello. You see, she's using the wool straight off the sheep, so that has been cut this year off the sheep,
Of a curly sheep.
of a very curly sheep, with very long wool on it.
Rosie, it's all curly-whirly wool.
Yeah, and it's all twisty-wisty.
As you can see there, she's just holding the wool, just gently against the thread,
Yes,
and then the spinning wheel makes sure that that is twisted into a thread.
yes. And you've got some here that's been made. Ah, here's a lot, isn't there? that's been made into
That's
thread.
that's what it looks like spun up, yes. But you don't, I mean, that's the colour of the sheep, but it doesn't have to stay white. You can put colour into it and dye it.
Those are nice, aren't they?
Look at those, aren't those lovely colours?
Beautiful. It still doesn't quite look like a blanket, though, does it?
No, you then have to weave the threads into a fabric or into a blanket. And if I can show you, that's actually what Vera is doing over here on a hand loom.
Yes. Hello, Vera.
Hello. And what she could do now is to go in and out of those threads with a darning needle.
Ah, just like darning, yeah.
In, out, in, out.
In, out, in, out.
That would be rather slow, wouldn't it?
It would take a long time to do that, yes. Now, in order to speed it up, you can set up your threads so that you can lift a whole lot in one go. That's what Vera's doing now.
See.
Ooh, look, she's pushing it through, Rosie.
Yeah, and pulling it back, Jim.
Is there a still quicker way of doing it?
Yes, there would be a quicker way if we went over to my looms over there and have a look at that.
I see. Does it work the same way as the little one?
Yes, but mine is running on a motor. And that's the shuttle, like Vera's stick, that has got the thread in it. And I have to put that into the loom now before I can start it.
That slides across like that, yes.
It goes backwards and forwards like a little mouse almost. And stand back and watch out because it's quite noisy.
With the glitter and the clatter, the loom weaves the thread. Makes a cosy blanket to put on Noggin's bed. With the glitter and the clatter, the loom weaves the thread. Makes a cosy blanket to put on Noggin's bed.
Is that how my blanket will be made?
Your blanket and a lot of other blankets will be made like this.
Well, I'd like to pick one now, if I may.
Well, shall we go over and have a look at it?
Please.
And that is quite a long blanket as well, so you really can wrap yourself up in it for those cold winter
yes.
nights.
Yes, I like that. Yes,
Will that be all right?
Please, yeah.
We're weavers now, Jim.
Yeah, we're weaving all in and out, Rosie.
Making a nice blanket for Fizzy Dog.
A blanket with no holes in it, Rosie.
Yes.
Yeah, Rosie,
Uh-huh.
push it through and then pull it back like that.
Yeah, okay.
Rosie,
Yeah?
that's not a blanket.
Well, you do it, Nitty Noggin. Come on, you push it through and then pull it back, and you have to do it really, really fast. And well, you can't do it.
Oh,
No.
push and throw, see it go. Rosie can't go any faster.
I can.
Push it through and pull it back.
Oh dear.
What a disaster.
Thank you very much. It was a very interesting visit.
My pleasure. See you anon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Quack, 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 quack. Duck is cracking his cracky song.
Fizz Dog's coming.
We've played too long.
Come on.
He's coming.
Now, let's have a look at my nice new blanket. Well, that one's got no holes in it at all. And it's going to be really warm for cold nights. And I'm going to fold it up now, put it on the chair, because it's given me an idea for a story. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old rag doll when they met a young girl weaving at a loom. It went clitter-clatter all day long. "What are you doing?" said Jim. "I'm weaving cloth for my stepmother's new dress," said the girl. "Why are you looking so sad?" said Rosie. Because it will never be ready on time. My loom goes so slowly. She'll be very angry and I'll be sent to bed with no dinner. We'll help, said Rosie. We know someone who can weave very, very fast, said Jim. Come with us. They went somewhere they'd been before on their boat. Midsummer weavers. There was a beautiful young woman with a loom that had an engine to make it go. She could weave cloth so fast, whiz, fizz, that it was done before you knew it. And her loom wove the stepmother's cloth whilst they all had a cup of coffee. Then they said, "Thank you very much," to the kind young woman. "How can we pay you?" said Jim. "You can put me in a story and make me famous," said the woman. "That'll do for me." And so they did.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag dog.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag dog. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. My life jacket on. And today, I'm going to sail my boat right along the river and out of the city. That'll be a nice change. So I'll get the engine going and on my way.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
Well, that's the nice thing about living on a boat. You can change the place where you live and stay at home as well. One day, you can be in the town with shops and houses all around you. And the next day, You can be in the countryside with fields all round you.
We're going to where there are no houses, Jim.
Is that the countryside, Rosie?
Well, that's what Fuzzyface said.
We're not in the countryside yet, Rosie.
Oh, there's the milkman. Makes me feel quite thirsty. Morning. Morning. That reminds me, I have some nice milkshakes in my fridge.
Ooh, milkshakes in the fridge, Rosie. 3 milkshakes out of his milk fridge. 3 milkshakes out of his milk fridge. And if 1 milkshake,
So that's it, that you get drunk.
there be 2 milkshakes out of his milk fridge. 2 milkshakes out of his milk fridge. And if 1 milkshake should accidentally get drunk. There be 1 milkshake left for his dog's fridge. Oh dear.
No, Duck.
Sorry, Duck. Better leave 1 for Fizzgog.
Yes, one for Fizzgog.
There's the rag doll, safely locked up and moored. And this looks like a nice place for a walk over here. I'll go that way. Oh, there's a nice herd of cows. I bet they produce a lot of milk.
Oh, Rosie, look at that great big monster with those great big eyes.
Noggin, that's not a monster, that's a cow. Fizzgog just said so.
A cow? Oh. Excuse me, are you a monster? Will they hurt us?
No, they're nice animals. They just want to eat lots of grass, look.
You mean they eat this stuff?
Yeah.
Ooh, doesn't look very nice. They make a funny noise.
Yeah. Moo. Moo. Moo.
Oh, there's a farm. My goodness, I do feel thirsty. I could drink a milkshake, but I've left them all on the boat. I wonder if I could get a drink of milk at the farm. I'll go and have a look.
Milkshakes, Jim.
Oh, hello. What can I
Hello.
do for you?
Well, I was just walking past and I was feeling terribly thirsty and wondered if you had any milk.
Oh, well, I haven't got any milk at the moment because the cows haven't been milked.
Ah, are they being milked soon?
Yes, in about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour.
Ah, perhaps I could give you a hand.
Yes. Oh, but you haven't got any Wellingtons.
No, I'm afraid I haven't, no.
Oh, well, perhaps I could lend you some.
Oh, thank you very much.
Moo!
Oh, what's that? Sounds as if the cows are here already.
Yes. Friendly creatures, cows are.
Yeah, curious,
Yes.
aren't they?
Look, Rosie, Fizzgog isn't scared of those big cows, is he?
No, he must be very brave, Jim. Yeah.
Where are the cows going now?
They're going into the milking parlour to be milked by machine. But then I think you want to see how they milked years ago,
I'd
don't
like
you?
to, yes.
So let's go along this way
Okay,
here and
yeah.
find a cow being milked by hand.
Rosie, you said something about milk.
What a gobbin! I can't see any milk.
No.
Well, this is how it used to milk many years ago.
Oh, this is milking by hand, is it?
Yes, that's correct.
My goodness, it looks like hard work.
Yes, it is.
Rosie, He's squeezing white stuff out of that cow.
That's it, Jim. That's milk.
Milk? Like the milk we drink when we drink our milkshake?
Yes, I'm sure it is.
Oh.
And it's coming very frothy.
Yes, and did you know it's warm?
Oh, I hadn't thought of that.
Yes.
Of course, yes, it must be.
Would you like a taste?
I'd love one. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Straight from a cow, John, some fresh milk.
It really is warm, isn't it?
Yes. That's how we used to milk cows by hand. Now, would you like to see how we do it today?
I would. Yes,
That's
thank
a good
you.
idea. Come on, let's
Good.
go up to the milking parlour.
There. Lots of nice milk. There. Going to try some. Oh, this looks nice.
Rosie?
Oh.
Naughty, naughty.
Hello. I was having some of this creamy milk, Jim.
Was it nice?
Lovely. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, cow. Thank you for the milk.
Well, John, here we are in the milking parlour.
Yeah. Now, what's happening here? I see a lot of pipes and things
Yes.
going down.
Well, the unit is put on the cow by hand, and when it's put on, it's got a suction inside the tube
Oh,
there.
I see. Yeah. Oh, I can feel it. Yeah.
Yes, it's sucking the milk out of the cow's udder, just like Andrew was squirting it into the bucket earlier
Oh,
today.
Yeah. Yeah. And then is it going down this pipe?
Yes, yes, there's the milk coming into the jar. And then also, when the cow is milking, it's having its tea in
Oh,
the
I see.
afternoon.
The other end. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Mrs. Moo Cow, did you know that your milk goes all the way up there into that great big bottle? It's sucked out by that machine. Hey, and it goes into that great big tank. Thank you, Mrs. Moo Cow. Bye. Rosie? Come on.
Okay.
Duck! You are Duck!
Duck, you've drunk all Fizz Gog's milkshake.
Naughty Duck.
Yes.
Rosie,
Yes.
he can't have this one then, can he?
No, you can't.
Oh, Rosie and Jim went to the farm.
Moo, 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 moo.
They got some milk and brought it home
Moo, 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 moo.
with a whisk whisk here and a whisk whisk.
Moo,
Here a whisk, there a whisk, everywhere a whisk whisk.
moo.
Oh, Rosie and Jim went to the farm.
Moo, 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 moo.
Moo! 3 new milkshakes for Fizz Dog fridge.
Moo, 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 moo.
Rosie. Ooh. Quack, quack, quack. Ducky's cracking his cracky song.
Fizz Gog's coming. We've moved too long.
Moo
Come on, Jim.
too long.
There's nothing like milk fresh from the cow, but I'm still looking forward to my milkshakes.
Oh,
He's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were tired of travelling on the old rag doll, so they went for a walk. "I'm thirsty," said Rosie. They saw a duck drinking from the river. "We can't drink that," said Jim. They saw a bee drinking from a flower. We can't drink that, said Rosie. They saw a cow drinking from its trough. We can't drink that, said Jim. It's got little fizzly things walking on it, said Rosie. Where can we have a drink? I can give you a drink, said the cow. I didn't know cows could talk, said Rosie. They can in stories, said the cow. Where can we get this drink then, said Rosie. Please, said Jim. Come with me, said the cow. They followed her across the field to a house where the farmer milked her. When he went out, the cow said, "Help yourselves." Rosie and Jim found some cups and dipped them into the fresh milk. Lovely, said Rosie. Delicious, said Jim. Thanks, said Jim to the cow. Thank you, cow, said Rosie. That was super fizzy. Goodbye.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag dog.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the canal with my two blue pens like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. I'll get my life jacket on. And there's one job I must do today. I've been collecting my rubbish up in this bag, and I must find somewhere to take it. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
Of course, when you live in a house, you can collect all your rubbish up and put it in the dustbin. And the dustbin men will come and collect it. But when you live on a boat, it's different. You've got to put it in a bag and take it to a place where the dustbin men can get it.
Fizzcog's taking us to a dustbin.
Dustbin? Rosie, he's not going to throw us away, is he?
No, Noggin. He's going to throw all the rubbish away. They've dropped some rubbish.
Rosie, they're rubbish droppers.
Oh, some people are awful. They don't even bother to put their rubbish in a bin. They don't mind what kind of mess they leave behind. Oh, that's better. They put it in the bin now.
People should put their rubbish in the bin, shouldn't they, Rosie?
Yes.
In the bin. Pick it up and put it in, put it in, put it in. Pick it up and put it in the bin. Wah. In the bin. Pick it up and put it in, put it in, put it in. Pick it up and put it in the bin.
Jim, do it faster.
Faster?
Yes.
Right. Pick it up and put it in, put it in, put it in. Pick it up and put it in the bin.
Ow! Jim, you trapped my fingers, Noggin.
Sorry, Rosie.
There go the dustbin men. There'd be a mess if they didn't come round. Excuse me. Can you take my rubbish, please? Excuse me.
Oh, Rosie. Fizzpot's missed him.
Well, we'll have to catch up with him now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Never mind. I'll catch up with them later. We could do with a dustbin man or somebody cleaning this canal up. Why do people throw all their rubbish in the canal? I don't know.
Pick it up and put it in, put it in, Rosie. Pick it up and put it in the bin.
Oh, okay. There. Look, Jim, the rubbish lorry. A man's putting rubbish in it.
Rosie, he's eating the rubbish. Oh, Rosie, Fizzpot's missed him.
Oh, thank goodness. I've caught up with him at last. I'll be able to get rid of my rubbish now without making any mess with it.
Jim, we caught the rubbish lorry up. Hooray!
Now we can throw our rubbish away, Rosie.
Yes, hooray!
Hi, wait for me. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm glad I've caught you. Do you know, I've been chasing you for miles on my boat. Did you not see me?
No, I didn't.
Didn't you? See, I've got this bag of rubbish, and I don't know what to do with it with being on a boat. Can you take it for me?
I will take it.
Oh, lovely. I bet you collect a lot of bags in a day.
Yeah, about 2,000.
2,000?
Yes.
Good gracious me. And don't people drop a lot of litter?
I always say to keep it in the bags, we could throw it away.
To make your job a lot easier.
Yes.
Well, here's my rubbish then. Oh dear, what a mess.
Fizzgog's a rubbish dropper now, Rosie.
Poor Fizzgog.
You should have put those in the bottle bank.
Oh yes, you're quite right. Of course it says green glass on there, doesn't it? I'll pop them in. Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
Green bottles, Rosie.
Yeah, in a special green bottle place.
Well, I'll remember that next time. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jim, that's eating Fizzgog's rubbish.
Oh dear, look, whisper.
Oh, that is cracking his cracky song.
Fizzgog's coming. We've played too long. Come on.
Bin, Rosie.
Oh, sorry, Jim.
Poor duck. He's been litter-witted. There you are.
Oh, poor duck. There.
This is rubbish and that is not.
Rubbish lorry gobbles the lot. Gobble, gobble, rubbish in the bin.
No, Rosie, that's not going in. Thank you very much. Now, this is rubbish and that is not.
Rubbish lorry gobbles the lot. Gobble, gobble, rubbish in the bin.
No, Rosie, that's not going in.
Oh. Well, why not? I mean, my rubbish lorry is very hungry, aren't you? Yes, he says he is.
Well, he could have just a little weeny little bit.
Good, yes, we'll have those. Da, 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 da.
No, Rosie! I'm saving those for Fizzgog.
What for?
I'm saving these green bottles for his special green bottle bank. Duck is cracking his cracky songs.
Fizzgog's coming, we've gobbled too long. Come on.
Ah, good, that's got rid of the newspapers, but... Oh, 3 green bottles. Wonder where they came from. Well, I'll save them for next time I go to the bottle bank.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were going along on the old rag doll when their engine went puff, rug, cluggety clug, and it just stopped. "We're stuck," said Rosie. The water went bubble, 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 and a great, huge, enormous, gigantic thing came out of it. "Help!" shouted Rosie. "Who are you?" said Jim, picking up a rolled-up newspaper. "I'm the junk serpent," shouted the thing. "I've bitten your boat, and now I want my dinner." The junk serpent swallowed the rag doll. "How are we going to get out?" said Jim. Give it the good rubbish, said Rosie, and be quick about it before it chews us up. So Jim shouted, let us out and we'll give you lots of good rubbish to eat. The junk serpent spat out the rag doll again. They fed it bags of the best rubbish. It crunched up the empty bottles. It chewed the newspapers. It swallowed the cans. They fed it every day. The junk serpent was happy now. When it laid its eggs, they hatched out into new paper to make nice new books, new bottles for the milkman, and new cans for Rosie and Jim to have a cool drink on a hot day.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, talking along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, talking along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Well, I want to get going this morning, so I will drink my coffee in a minute. Get my life jacket on first. Get the engine going.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
Now, where am I now? Let's have a look in the book. I'm about here, near Pershaw. Wonder where I can find something interesting to put into a story. Oh, Patcher's Pottery. That sounds good. I think I'll try and find that.
Oh, potty old noggin. He said we're going to a pottery.
Rosie, what is a pottery?
A pottery. I've always wanted to see a place where they make cups and mugs and things like that. What's that? Oh, my favourite mug. Oh.
Jim! Bye-bye, muggins.
Rosie, that was Fishgog's mug.
Oh, well, never mind. The fishes and the frogs can drink out of it now.
Rosie, they can make a house in it.
They could make an underwater house.
Never mind. Perhaps they can make me a new mug at the pottery.
Rosie, cows don't have mugs, do they?
Fishgog
doesn't have a mug now. Poor Fishgog.
Yeah. Poor old duck. He never ever had a mug, Jim.
He just dips his beak in the water, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he goes gluggety glug, slurp, splosh, splash.
Ah, there's a tricky piece of steering coming up under this bridge. I'll have to be extra careful. Under the bridge. Oh, there are two bridges. An old one and a new one. There's the old one that I've just gone under. I'm going to go under the new one now. There's a new bridge with the cars going over it. And ahead of me, I can see a good place to moor, so I'll make for it. That's it. I'm safely moored. I'll go and have a look at the pottery now.
Follow fish dog, Rosie.
Oh, there's a nice piece of squelchy mud.
What's this Gog doing in that mud?
Don't know. Playing.
He's too old to play, Jim.
No one's too old to play, Rosie.
Oh,
That's a really nice bit of mud. I wonder if I can make any shapes with it. It's really sticky and scroozly. I wonder if I could make a cup with it. Let's have a try. Make a nice big bowl. Put my thumbs in the middle. Oh, that's not bad, is it? It's quite a reasonable cup. I'll leave that there to dry out. I better wash my hands. And I'll get on to the pottery now.
Whee!
oh.
Split, splat, splot.
John dropped his pot.
Squish, squash, squish.
Let's make
a wish.
Ah, this must be it. I can see pots in the window. I'll go and have a look. That's a lovely one. Hello, good morning. Well, I think you can. I'm looking for a mug, you see, because I live on a boat and I've dropped my favourite mug in the water. Have you been playing in the mud, by the way?
No, this is clay. It's
Is
very,
it?
very messy.
Oh, what do you make with clay?
All sorts of things.
Things
but
like this?
I'm making mugs at the moment.
Oh, could I see? I'd love to see one being
course,
made.
yes.
Thanks very
Come
much.
through this way.
My name's John, by the way.
And I'm Julia.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, lots of mugs, Jim.
Lots and lots of mugs, Rosie.
Well, I've been playing with some mud out of the ground outside, trying to make pots. Have you got a better way of doing it?
Yes. If you whiz it around and around on the wheel, you can make them much smoother. You have to use plenty of water
So you're starting with the same stuff that I started with?
and you squeeze it. Change its shape.
It's going nice and smooth, isn't it? Because it's going round. Nice and squishy.
Squishy, squashy, Rosie.
A whizzy wheel, Jim.
You're keeping it wet so that it doesn't stick to your fingers, I expect, are you? Is that
I
right?
am, yes. You have to use plenty of water.
Yes. Oh, up it comes.
Dig up
Clay, dig it from the ground, slop it on a wheel and whiz it round and round. Squish it, shape it, slippery goo. A mug for me and a mug for you. Rosie, look, she's making a mug.
Oh,
Oh, that's a lovely shape. It's still quite soft, isn't it?
It's not, you can't drink out of them when they're this soft. They have to be put in an oven and made really hot.
Ah, that's how it's done. I'd like to see that. So is this the hot place where you put the cups?
That's right. I call it a kiln.
Oh, I see. It's like a very big oven, isn't it?
Yes, but it gets much, much hotter.
So if you're putting these in now, you can't take them out until tomorrow.
They'd be much too hot to touch.
There they go.
That's it. Just shut
Shut
the
the
door.
door.
Are they going to cook a mug?
I don't know. Cooked mugs. Oh,
And I'd like to buy a finished mug now to take back to the boat with me.
Would you like to come into the shop?
Thank you. Oh, there's one with Rosie on it. I'd love that one.
Thank you.
Thank you. And one over here Jim. I must have a Jim mug. Come on, with my name on it, John.
I bet you'd like it full of tea. It's such a hot day, isn't it?
I would, yes, it'd be very nice.
Let's go and put the kettle on.
Thanks very much.
Ooh, cup of tea, Jim.
Yes, please. Hey, Rosie, we can use our nice new mugs.
Oh, yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much. That's great.
Tea, Rosie?
Uh-huh.
Here we go.
And milk.
Little bit of milk.
Little bit of milk.
Lovely. Tea.
Oh.
Rosie, it's all squishy.
Yeah.
Ah, I know why it's all squishy. It's because we haven't put it in the ladies'
Hot kiln.
Rosie, look.
Oh, a Rosie mug.
And a Jim mug.
Oh.
I'd better be getting back to my boat now. Let you make some more pottery.
That's right. Mustn't forget your mug. I
Oh,
popped
no,
in your
listen.
bag for you.
Good, thank you.
There. A mug for you, a mug for me.
This is how we drink our tea.
Jim.
Rosie.
Quack, 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 quack. Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old rag doll when they came to a muddy place. They jumped in the mud. Squish, splish, splattery, splat. It's clay, said Rosie. Sticky, said Jim. I'm making a cup, said Rosie. Me too, said Jim. Their cups were all squishy, squashy. Splat, said Jim. Oh dear, said Rosie. They met a gypsy. Making cups, she said. Put them in the fire. Oh, said Jim. In the fire, said Rosie. They'll burn away. You'll see, said the gypsy. They made new cups, and the gypsy made a little brick house for them with a fire all round it. That'll do it, she said. Come back tomorrow. They did. Now the fire was cold. Look, said the gypsy. Real cups, said Rosie. Give them a wash, said the gypsy. Not squishy, said Jim. Have a cup of tea, said the gypsy. Thanks, said Rosie. Thanks, said Jim.
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, talking along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim.
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, talking along on the old rag doll. Rosie Rosie and Jim, Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life, and I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Right, I'll get my life jacket on first. And I think I'll go and explore a bit further away today. If I go down here, I'm sure I'll find a good place to tie the boat up. And then I can go and look for some new ideas for a story. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. Thanks, Duck. We're moving, Rosie.
where are we going to, Jim?
My book says there's a big park not far away, and in it there's a maze. That's a place where people get lost for fun. Well, I'd better not get lost looking for it, had I?
Jim, he said we were going to a place where we're going to get lost.
Get lost?
Hmm.
Oh, I don't want to go to a place where we get lost, Rosie. Quack, quack.
Now, where is that place where all the boats are kept?
Quack, quack, quack.
It can't be far away. Oh dear, I've missed my turning.
Quack.
Gone right past it. I'll have to go back. Here we go. Not very easy.
Oh, no! Poor Duck. Well, I better get you some bandages, Duck. Oh.
Oh, poor Duck. Oh, we'll make you better. Just you wait and see. We'll make you better.
Oh, this looks like a good place to moor. There are a lot of boats here. Mustn't forget where it is. It's a bit like a maze itself, but a watery maze.
Ready, Rosie?
Yes.
Come on then, Duck. Here we go. Careful, little ducky. We'll make you all better. Bandages, Rosie?
Yes. Here we go.
Bandages.
Ah, I must remember to take my map with me to find the park. Pop that in my pocket. What's that? My goodness. What have you been doing, Duck? Poor old Duck. Somebody's given you a good bandaging up. Let's have a look and see what's to do with you. My goodness me. Oh, you've broken your wing. That's why somebody's bandaged you up. Poor old thing. Oh, dear me. Well, Duck, I think I'd better take you into town and see if I can find somebody who can mend ducks.
We'll have to keep an eye on him, Jim.
We will, Rosie.
Yeah.
Well, this looks like the right place to get a duck mended, doesn't it? Let's go and have a look.
Recommend it? I think so. These look like good clean breaks, they could go together with no problems.
He looks like a nice man.
Rosie? He must be a duck doctor.
Well, do you think you'll be able to mend it?
I think so. These look like good clean breaks, they should go together with no problems. A little bit of glue and a lick of paint, should be as good as new.
Very good. I'm glad to hear it.
Rosie? He's making duck better.
Yeah.
That's better.
That should do it.
Lovely. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's better, isn't it? Now then, which way? Oh, over there, I think.
We're coming down.
Yeah, we're on our way. Come on, Jim.
We're off to the maze now. Let's have a look at the map.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Are you lost?
I don't think so. I wonder which way it is.
Oh, Jim. Fizzcock's all in a middle muddle. He doesn't know where he's going.
It must be that way.
No, Jim. Fizzcock went that way. Come on.
Oh, that's a nice duck. That'll look well on my truck.
Follow Fizzcock.
Rosie? Where's Duck? He hasn't got Duck.
Oh, the noggins lost him.
Look!
Wonder which way I should go. I wonder if he knows where it is. Good morning. Excuse me, I've got this map that says there's a maze in the park. Do you know where it is? Is it that way? Oh, thanks very much.
Well done.
Got him, Rosie.
Oh, yes, lovely duck.
Rosie?
Huh?
What we could do is we could go in there through the wall.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Jim. Come on, let's go.
Quack, quack.
What's that over there? I wonder where that maze is.
Quack.
What's that over there? Oh, it's just an empty log. Now, let's see. Where is this maze? Oh, there it is. Good gracious, what's my duck doing up there? Where is that duck? Oh, it's there. I'm sure I heard footsteps somewhere.
Come on, Nugget.
Yes, I am. I've lost my duck as well.
Lost his duck?
Yes, I have.
There it is, mister.
Oh, thank you.
This way, mister, come on.
Oh, there it is. How did it get there?
Shall I get it for
Oh,
you?
thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much, man. Good old duck back again. And do you know the way out of here? That way? Will you show me, please? Thank you.
Found his duck.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, race back to the boat.
Oh, thank you very much for showing me the way out.
That's all right.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I'll get back to the boat now with my good old duck. Ah, here's that good old rag doll. You know, I thought I'd lost it for a minute. No, got my good old duck as well. Here we are. Home and safe again.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on their boat when they came to a great garden. "Let's go for a walk," said Rosie. So they did. They came to a maze. "Can we go in?" said Jim. "Yes," said the man. "But can you come out?" "Noggin," said Rosie. "Of course we can. Come on, Jim." Duck followed them. The maze was a twisty, turny place. They went this way. They went that way. In and out and out and in. Backwards, forwards, up and down. But they couldn't find the way out. "We're lost," said Jim. "I want to go home to tea," said Rosie. "We can't," said Jim. "We're still lost." "Noggin," said Rosie. Duck flew up over the maze. He looked down and saw the way out. "Follow Duck," said Rosie. "Whack," said Duck. "Coming," said Jim. And they're home in time for tea.
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, Rosie and Jim and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Right, I'll get my life jacket on. Oh, I'd better put a stamp on that. And this means that I'll have to find a post office today. I know there's one in Worcester, and that's down here. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
This is a birthday card for my old mum. It's her birthday very soon, so I mustn't forget to take it with me when I go to the post office.
Here we go, Jim. Fizgog's going to a post office.
All down here to the town to find a post office.
There's someone just posting a letter. And the postman's coming in his van to collect all the letters from the box.
Rosie? What's post?
Well, it's what that postman collects in his bag.
Oh.
My goodness, he has got a full bag of letters today.
Rosie? Have you got any post in your bag?
Oh, no, let's see. Oh, no.
Oh. Well, let's make our own.
Okay, come on. Duck is quacking, duck is quacking.
There. This one's for Fizzy Dog.
Oh, yeah. And this one's for Duck. Jim, it's Duck's birthday soon, you know.
Wah, 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 wah. Rosie?
Yeah?
Fizzy Dog stuck a sticky on his card for the post.
Oh, yeah. And I've got some stickers here. There's this one. There. And then there's this one for you, Jim. Over there. Like that.
That's ready now.
Yeah, ready for the post.
There's the postman popping letters into people's doors. He can't bring letters to my boat because I'm in a different place each day. What I have to do is to go to the post office to collect my letters. I love getting letters, especially on my birthday.
Wow.
Well, that should be a good place to leave the rag doll whilst I go and look for the post office. Ah, I mustn't forget my letter. And you never know, there might be a lot of post for me, so I'll take my bag as well. morning.
Good morning.
Have you been delivering letters?
Yes, I have.
Well, I'm afraid I've got one more to add to them. I often wonder how you get them all to the right places. You must have thousands every day.
Yes, we do. Would you like to come and see?
I'd love to. I'll just pop my letter in and then I'll join you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, should we go in?
Yes, thank you.
Rosie, we can post ours in there.
Yeah, one for Ducky.
And one for Fizzgog.
Yeah.
There we go. In the letterbox. Oh, postman coming.
Well, John, this is where your letter's collected. Now it's put into those sacks and taken to another part of the building to be sorted. Shall we follow him?
Yes, please.
Rosie, he's got our post.
Yeah, in those sacks.
Come on.
Come on.
Rosie, now we're post, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now, this is where the letters first get sorted.
Oh, I see. There are a lot, aren't there? Yes. So you have machines to help you?
Yes. Now, would you like to come and see where I sort my letters
would,
ready
yes,
for
thank
delivery?
Oh, so that's how you sort letters.
Yes,
But
that's right.
what about my boat? I can see you've got a different place for each street, but my boat's a different place each day.
Oh, well, we keep your mail separate.
Ah.
Here it is.
Oh, is this all for me?
All for you.
My goodness me. All these letters. And the parcel as well.
You can have these as well if you like. They're not
these?
properly addressed. That one even looks rather like you.
It does, doesn't it? And this one looks like the duck on my boat. Oh, there's the address on the back. Fizzgog. I think that must be me. It says Ragdoll, so Ragdoll Canal. Put those in there. Thank you very much.
I'll show you there.
Thank you.
Jim, he's got all our letters.
Yeah. Oh, Rosie. Duck is quacking his quacky song.
Fizzgog's gone. We've played Posty too long.
Yeah.
Come on. Jim, look.
Rosie, whizzy letters.
Oh, it's making me feel sick.
Whizzy, whiz.
Come on, Jim.
Whizzy letters.
There. Lots of letters now. Write a letter, post a letter, pop it in a slot. Empty out the box and send off all the lot. Ready, Jim?
Ready, Rosie? Find a letter, sort a letter, wonder who's in luck. One for him and one for us, and lots for Duck. Pum 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 pum. Find a letter, sort a letter, wonder who's in luck. One for him and one for us, and lots for Duck. Oh, the end. Finish, Rosie. Now, make a party for Fizzgog and Duck.
Well, thank you very much. That was really fascinating.
It's a pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There. Finished.
Happy birthday, Duck.
Happy birthday, Fizzgog.
Ooh, I can't wait to open all my letters and my parcel. Really looking forward to it. Goodness me, what's all this? My goodness. Hang on. Let's have a look. Oh, Look at that. That's the same as all those. And this one. That's the same as well. They must all be for me. Well, somebody's gone to a lot of trouble to set all this out for my birthday. How kind of them. Now for the parcel. Now, let's see what's in here. Ooh, it's a birthday cake. How lovely. And a card as well. It's from my old mum. Isn't that nice of her to remember? Oh, that's great. Now I can have a proper birthday with a cake and with cards. So I must try it. I'll cut a slice. I'll cut 2 slices because it's so nice. And there's some orange juice as well, so I can have cake and a drink. Lovely. Lovely. I didn't know I'd eaten 2 slices. Goodness me. Anyway, it's very nice. I better get tidied up now.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were going along on the old rag doll when Rosie said, "What's a birthday?" "I don't know," said Jim. "Let's go and find out," said Rosie. So they went into the town to see if they could see a birthday. They saw birthday cards in a shop. They saw 2 birthday cakes, but they still didn't know what a birthday was. "Let's ask that little girl," said Jim. "Hello, Rosie and Jim," she said. "What are you doing today?" "We're looking for a birthday," said Rosie. "It's mine today," said the little girl. "I'm 4. Come to my party." So they did. They had a lovely time. "We don't know when our birthday is," said Rosie and Jim sadly. "Well, you can have it today, like me." "And Fizzgog," said Jim. "And Duck," said Rosie. "Thanks," said Jim. "Goodbye."
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie.
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag.
Jim's drawing book, the world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a cloudy day, so I'll start with that. One cloudy day. And then I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. I'll get my life jacket on. I'm going along here on the River Severn today. It's a great wide river, and it has all kinds of boats on it that you can have a ride on.
Quack, 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 quack. Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
If I go along this river, I'll get to a place called Stourport. And there, I'm going to have a ride on a dragon.
A dragon? Did he say a dragon?
He said he's taking a boat all down here for a ride on a dragon.
Ooh, whatever does Fizzygog mean?
Don't know. I suppose he must mean a ride on a dragon.
Oh, Noggin, there's no such things.
How do you know, Rosie? We'd better keep a good lookout, just in case. You never know what we might see.
Hello?
Look at that, Jim.
Is she riding on a dragon, Rosie?
No, Jim.
What fine creatures. I wish I could ride a horse.
He says they're horses, not dragons.
Horses? Well, where are those dragons he said he's going to ride on then, Rosie? Is that a dragon then?
No, Fizzygog wouldn't ride something like that. It's too noisy.
There goes a motorbike. It's a noisy thing, isn't it? It goes much faster than my boat, and it's very exciting to ride. I know because I had one when I was young. Look at that big boat there. I should think a lot of people can ride on that.
Look at that big boat, Jim. It's got lots of people riding on it.
Rosie, that must be a dragon boat.
No, it's just a boat, Jim.
Just a boat? Oh. Rosie, are we there yet? I want to see a dragon.
We're nearly there, Jim.
Oh, this looks a good place to moor. I'm off to see if I can find this dragon.
Jim! We really are going to see a dragon. Fizzygog just said so.
We really are off to see a dragon?
Yes, we're off to see a dragon.
Off to see a dragon. We're going to see a dragon.
I know.
Ah, there it is. The dragon that I'm going to ride on.
We're off to see the dragon.
Dragon of the river.
We're off to see the dragon.
With great big goggling eyes.
No, come on,
on,
Jim,
Rosie.
follow Fiscog.
Nugget.
Jim, he said the dragon was down there.
We're there, Rosie.
Yeah, come on.
Ah, here's the fairground. I'll have a look for the dragon ride now.
It's very noisy here, Rosie.
Yeah.
Is this the dragon place?
Maybe. But Jim, I think we should stay near to Fiscog, because he won't go anywhere dangerous. Come on. Jim, this is a busy place, isn't it?
It's upsy downsy as well. Rosie, where's the dragon? I want to ride.
Oh, come on, Jim.
Ah, here it is. It looks a very fierce dragon. I hope it doesn't gobble me up.
Double us up, Rosie. Did you hear that?
I did, Fizzpop.
Did he mean it?
Well, I don't know. But don't worry, Jim, because it'll be all right. Yeah.
Can grown-ups go on it?
Yes, of course they can.
Well, I'd love to, but haven't been on since I was a little boy.
Oh.
I'm a bit scared, you know.
No, there's nothing to be scared of.
Is it very fast?
A little bit fast, not too fast.
Looks rather high.
Oh, it's not too high at all.
It's
You should
okay.
try it, yeah.
Right, I will.
Off you go.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my goodness me. Oh, no, what happened to my hat? I can't see it anywhere at all. I wonder if somebody caught it. I just wonder. No, can't see it anywhere. I better go and have a look for it. Excuse me, I've lost my hat. It blew off on the ride.
Oh, it could have blown over there or something. I haven't seen it.
Oh, I'll go and have a look then.
Yeah, go
Right.
down there.
Right, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Excuse me, have you seen a straw hat anywhere? Straw hat? Yeah, lost one.
No, I haven't seen a straw hat.
Excuse me, have you seen a hat anywhere? What hat? Well, it's a straw hat. I lost it somewhere around the fairground. Oh, sorry, I haven't seen a hat. Oh, dear. I can't find my hat anywhere. Do you know, I've looked all over the fairground. And I remember, well, it blew off when I was on the dragon ride. Oh, it's there! Oh, thank you. That's better.
Oh, you found your hat.
I did, yes, isn't that great?
Yes.
And it was a great ride as well.
Lovely.
Good.
See you
Thank
soon.
you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Come on, let's go on the ride.
He's quacking his quacky song.
Fizzcog's going. We've stayed too long. Come on. All aboard, Jim. Jim?
Hello?
Where's the dragon?
Where's the dragon?
Wizzy, wizzy, cozy, a dragon ride and Jim are riding on a big dragon.
Feeling wizzy, feeling whooshy, riding on a dragon. Feeling wizzy, feeling whooshy, riding on a big dragon.
Careful! You're going to crash. Jim!
I won't crash.
Jim! You'll crash.
I won't.
You'll crash, Jim!
I'm not going to crash.
You, Jim! I'm telling you for the last time. You... Oh. Oh.
I won't crash.
You will! You crashed.
My goodness, that was an exciting ride. I wonder what it would be like to ride on a real dragon.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One cloudy day, Rosie and Jim were travelling along on the old rag doll when they came to a fair by the river. "I want to ride on the dragon," said Rosie. "They gobble people up," said Jim. "Fistpot," said Rosie. "It's only a painted dragon. It can't eat anyone." So they went for a ride on the dragon. But they didn't see the dragon's eye winking as they got on, and they didn't see the dragon's wings stirring and its feathers ruffling in the breeze as the ride began to move up the first steep slope of the switchback. When it came to the top, instead of swooping down the other side, it spread its wings and flew away up into the sky, taking Rosie and Jim with it. "Hold tight," called Rosie as they went up through the clouds. "Fasten your seat belts," called Jim. The dragon flew round the mountains of Scotland and across the wild sea. They saw whales swimming in the water. The dragon flew them round the North Pole and home again. "Did you have a good ride?" said the man. "The best in the world," said Rosie and Jim.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, talking along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Whenever you rent or buy a video, you need to be sure that the film you choose is suitable for the audience at home. To help you, there are certificates given to films which tell you broadly what the film is like. This film has been classified U. This means, quite simply, universal. In other words, it can be seen by people of all ages. There'll be nothing unsuitable for children, and the whole family might well enjoy it. Video certificates are there to give you the chance to make an informed choice. They allow you to have peace of mind and be entertained. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the film.
Jim!
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life. And I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a sunny day, so I'll start with that. One sunny day. And then I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Check it on. Well, today I want to go and explore the town of Tewkesbury. I'm sure I'll get some good ideas for stories there. If I go along this way, I'll soon be there. So I'll get started up and cast off.
Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
My goodness, there's a lot of traffic up there. Cars and buses and lorries. You know, sometimes it's so noisy that it gives me a headache.
What's here?
say. Rosie!
You know, I feel like going somewhere really quiet and sitting down and having a good think. Just very quiet with that big factory buzzing away.
Speak up, Buzzport. Can't hear you.
Rosie, I said, what did Fizz got? Can't you stop that clatter-batter?
He wants to go somewhere quiet.
Rosie, I can't hear what I want to say. Can't you be quiet?
That's it, Noggin. That's what he said. He wants to go somewhere quiet. Da, 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 da.
I'm coming to Tewkesbury along here. Well, that's a busy place. But my book says it has a beautiful church in it. And that's just the sort of place I need for my quiet think. So, I'll tie up along here and go and have a look at it.
Oh, I think I'll go with him. It's a bit noisy here. Rosie, shush! Shush! Shush!
Well, can I come then?
Well, you'll have to be quiet if you do come.
Why, Gobbin?
Oh, well, it won't be quiet anymore if you're noisy, will it?
Oh, okay. Come on then. Whoops. Jim, I thought you said this was a quiet place to go. I thought it was a quiet place, Ruby. Oh,
Rosie, this is a very nasty road.
yes it is.
We mustn't cross here.
No. Oh, Jim, that must be a really big house. I wonder who lives there.
Rosie, it must be someone even bigger than Fizzcock.
Yeah? Oh, he's going in.
Rosie.
Yeah, come on.
Rosie,
Yeah?
it's very quiet in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Jim, the windows have got old pictures in them. Look.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's a wonderful church, isn't it?
It's absolutely fantastic here.
Jim, did he say church?
That's what this place must be, Rosie.
I love the great columns. They're like huge tree trunks with branches arching over the top.
Well, what do people do in churches, Jim?
Well, it's a place where you go to talk to God and have a quiet think.
Well, can't you do that at home?
Not when you're going bangity, bangity, bang, bang, bang.
Sorry.
Some beautiful windows.
Well, we're very lucky to have such lovely windows here because when the evening sun comes round, it casts lovely rainbow patterns all over the place.
May we have a look along here?
Let's go and look at the organ because I'm just going up to play it.
That's a good idea.
I'll play a chord on each of these manuals. and you'll hear just the sort of sound they can produce.
Thank you.
As well as my fingers actually playing on the keyboards, I have 2 feet to play on another keyboard, and it's called the pedal board. And so if I couple, as we call it, all these sounds together, we should get quite a big noise.
Somebody's turned the radio on.
Oh.
It's that great big thing up there.
It makes a nice noise. I like that.
Rosie, it's not a noise, it's music.
Oh, I like music. It's nice. Jim, I feel all smooth inside.
It's quieter now than it was before.
What a marvellous place it is, Tewkesbury Abbey. I really loved it. And I heard some beautiful music in there. I wish I could play the organ like that.
Window patterns glowing bright. See them shining in the night. Quiet and smooth inside. Coloured windows that we spied. Window patterns glowing bright. See them shining in the night.
Rosie, I feel all smooth and quiet now.
So do I.
That is one of his noisy songs.
Hiscock's coming. We've played too long. Come on.
Oh, it's dark in here. I wonder who shut the windows. I'll let some light in. Oh, that's better. I have an idea for my story now. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One sunny day, Rosie and Jim were jogging along on the good boat Ragdoll. What a horrid, noisy place, said Jim. What shall we do, said Rosie. Send duck, said Jim, for the hermit of Breeden Hill. The old man came down from his hill to see what was the matter. Wouldn't it be nice without all this noise, said Jim.
Let me listen,
said the hermit. When he heard the cars and the lorries and the buses, he pulled a face. "It's horrid," he said. Then a big lorry broke down and stopped the traffic. All the nasty noises disappeared.
Is that better?
Said the hermit. "Yes," said Jim. "I can hear the music." "It was there all the time," said the hermit. The lorry was mended and the traffic started again. "Ooh, noggin," said Rosie. "We can hardly hear that nice music now." The hermit pointed out the church. "That's the place for us," said Jim. "Come on, Rosie."
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a new story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.
Jim!
Rosie!
Rosie and Jim, chugging along on the old rag doll. Rosie and Jim, and John, he steers the boat. We go to play and have a look
With Rosie's bag,
Jim's drawing book. The world drifts by the window frame, and Rosie and Jim, we play our games. Rosie and Jim, finding stories every day. Rosie and Jim, and John, he writes them down.
Hello, I'm John. You saw me steering the boat earlier on, but that's not my real work. My real work is writing books, and they're books for children just like you. I'm making a new one just now. It's all about Rosie and Jim. They're my two rag dolls that I have on the boat. I like to pretend that they come to life, and I get ideas for the stories about them from the things I see as I travel on my boat. What shall I put in my story today? Well, it's a fine day, so I'll start with that. One fine day. And now I'll draw the river with my two blue pens, like this. And my boat is just here. So I'll put this picture of it on the book to show the place. And now I'll be on my way. Get my life jacket on. That's it. And I'll have a look at my book. My book says, down here, I can go and see some falcons in a country park. That sounds like a good place to find ideas for a story. So I'll get the engine started and on my way.
Quack, 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 quack. Thanks, Doc. We're moving, Rosie.
Where are we going to, Jim?
I'm looking forward to seeing the falcons. They're such unusual, big birds.
we go, Jim. We're off to see some special big birds.
You mean we're going all the way down here just to see some birds?
Big birds with lots of feathers.
But we see birds with feathers every day.
But these are special.
Like duck.
Yeah.
Special birds get hungry, Rosie. Your turn.
I did it last time.
You didn't?
Oh, all right then. Duck! Look! Oh, some for you. Okay, and some for you. You want some more? One more. Oh, you're our special bird. Oh. Bye. Jim, you'll get fat.
I won't. I'm a ragdoll, Rosie. Only children grow bigger.
Those children are feeding that swan as well. Jim, there's a swan eating some bread.
Hey, Rosie. The more it eats, the bigger it grows. From the end of its tail to the tip of his nose.
Gobbin! Swans don't have noses.
No, they have beaks, don't they?
Yeah.
Ah, this is the place to moor for the country park. My book says they have special birds called falcons there. I'll go in and have a look.
Come on, Jim, or we'll get left behind.
Look, Rosie, birds can fly high, high up in the sky.
Yes, but Fizgog's going to see some special birds. Come on.
Well, it's a beautiful bird. Of course, this isn't the sort of bird people would find flying down in their gardens, is it?
No, not at all.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautifully smooth feathers.
It's come from abroad. But...
Jim, Fizgog says that these big birds never go in your garden.
No, you only see them in special places, Rosie. I can hear some bells ringing. Can you, Rosie?
And you notice now, of course, how the bells sound.
Yes,
So that
yes.
if she does happen to go off, then of course we can find her again. So of course she's coming back for just a small reward each time.
Yes, She's really enjoyed that, didn't
That's
she?
right. Would you like to try?
Well, I would, yes.
Yes?
Right. A new experience.
Just put her on the perch.
I suppose I'll need a glove.
You'll
won't
need a glove,
I?
yes.
Certainly.
Look, Fizgog's having a go now.
There it is.
That's all
That's,
right,
no,
like
that's
that.
okay there. So we can just show her.
Do I need to hold my hand?
KJ!
Good bird. Good girl. Good girl. Can feel how heavy you are now.
That bird's got lots of feathers, not like Duck on our boat. Oh, here's a big feather. Jim, these feathers are all tickly-wickly.
Rosie, they're all tickly-wickly because they're from those special big birds.
Yeah.
she's got a hat on, I see.
That's right. This is, of course, what we call the falcon's hood. It's a very important piece of equipment, and the reason for the hood is so that the bird will sit nice and steady, because, of course, what I've done, I've blindfolded her. If we put our hands over our eyes, then, of course, we can't see what's happening.
Yes.
And so she'll sit nice and steady.
Rosie, that bird's got a hat on.
With a tickly-wickly feather on top.
I see that this bird's being weighed on the scales, is that right?
That's right. I need to know that when I actually fly the bird that he's going to return to me. And if he's too fat, of course, all he'd want to do is to sit in a tree and rest.
Oh, it'd be just too heavy?
That's right.
Oh, I see. And if he's too thin?
If he's too thin, of course, he would probably be too weak and he wouldn't be able to fly very well anyway.
Wouldn't be strong enough, so he's got to be really fit.
That's right.
Jim, I wish I could fly high up in the sky.
Yeah, high up in the clouds.
So it's quite a small bird compared with some of the others that you have. Can it fly very high?
Yes, indeed. Though it's a small bird, it's very, very strong, and it can fly right up, well, sometimes into the clouds and disappear.
Really?
Yes.
Marvellous. Wish I could do that.
Well, this one is a little bit too heavy to fly yet, so I'll put him back on his perch.
Good.
Now we're using a very special falconer's knot, because of course I've only got one hand that I can actually use to tie it up.
I think I should learn that knot for tying my boat up.
That's right.
It's very useful.
And of course also, the hood, I have to use my fingers and my teeth.
Oh yes, yeah. To loosen it.
Thanks, Duck.
Lovely duck. Tickly wickly bird, lots of feathers on my bird. Tickly wickly.
More feathers, please, Rosie.
Okay, there. One for you. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. But tickly wickly. There, I'm busy now with my bird.
More feathers, please, Rosie.
Oh, Jim, I'm busy. This is the last one. There. Up we go. That's it. And stick the last feather on there. Oh, Jim, I finished my teeny tiny tickly wickly bird.
Rosie.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I finished my tickly bird too, Rosie. Rosie?
Yeah?
Tickly, wickly, wickly, wickly.
That's it.
Rosie, tickly bird's tickling his tickly song.
Buzzcock's coming.
We've tickled too long.
I really love seeing those birds. I'm sure they'll give me lots of ideas for stories. But what's happened to Duck? He's covered all over in feathers. I don't know. Never mind. I'll get on with my story.
Oh, he's coming.
I have lots of ideas now for my Rosie and Jim stories. And now I'm going to write in my book the story all about Rosie and Jim and what they would have got up to if they could have come to life today. One fine day, Rosie and Jim were chugging along on the old rag doll when they came to a great forest. In the middle of the forest, Jim said, "I want to go home." "Noggin," said Rosie, "I don't know the way." "We're lost," said Jim. They sat down under a tree. The wind blew and the tree dropped its leaves on them. "It's a tickly-wickly tree," said Rosie. Then the birds came and dropped feathers on them. "More tickly-wicklies," said Jim. "We're like the babes in the wood."
It's time for the kind woodcutter to come, said Rosie. And take us to his log cabin for bacon and eggs, said Jim. There was no woodcutter, but there was a huge bird. It flew down and picked Jim up in its claws. Help, said Jim, don't gobble me up. The bird didn't eat Jim, it took him home. Then it came back for Rosie. What a fright it gave Duck. Give it some meat, said Rosie, to say thank you.
Rosie! Rosie and Jim, talking along on the old rag doll.
I'm off now to see what I can find to make a news story for next time. So I'll say goodbye. Goodbye. The end.